Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about HELOC loans. And I'm so excited to have Christian Peter here today because you're the expert on it and all the reasons why you might want to do a HELOC. So with that,
let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, so HELOC is short for home equity line of credit. So that essentially is a product where you can take a loan against the equity in your house. So rule number one is you have to have equity.
And that's relatively new in Texas.
Yes.
That hasn't been around forever like it may have been in other states that you've been at. So
you're using the equity from your house, and essentially the most you can pull up is to 80% of the equity that you have. So I love to use the $500,000 example. It's really easy. If you have a loan for $200,000 and it is worth $500,000, that means you could get a home equity line of credit for up to $200,000 because the two loans equal $400,000, and that's that 80% loan to value.
Exactly. And I'll just insert something in here. Your value is not what the Zestimate says. So don't go to Zestimate and think you're going to get 80% of it, right?
100%. And for people who don't really know this, or if you're out of town, it's also not what the county says.
Correct.
And so, I get a lot of calls and people say this is what my county value is. And the good news is it doesn't necessarily, we don't have to use that number.
Right.
So essentially what the idea of a HELOC is it's actually a line of credit. It's kind of like a credit card, except what you're securing is the equity that you have in your house.
Correct.
The benefits are the interest rate is a lot more competitive. I don't know if you know this, the average interest rate for a credit card in November was 24% right now. 24%.
Oh.
So a HELOC is looking at about 8.5% right now, give or take. So a lot less than 24.
Hey.
So ideas that you can use this on that I get a lot of questions on are paying off debt. You could pay off some of these credit cards with the HELOC. Additionally, we get a lot of questions about, can I use this for fixing up maybe a project in the backyard or fixing something
or
inside.
Remodeling a bathroom.
Remodeling, or which is really, really important, you could speak to this, is getting the house ready before you want to list it.
That's correct.
And so you can utilize those funds before that to go ahead and get your house sell ready.
Yes.
And you can actually use this for the down payment as well. So we did a video a couple months ago.
Yes, that's right.
Of the bridge loans. This is the same kind of product that you can use.
That's right.
So a lot of great uses.
A lot of great uses. So, Christian Peter, obviously you work with
Sente Mortgage.
There we go. And I'm Miss Stegers, broker owner of Stegers Realty Partners, and we're both here to answer your questions about any kind of loan product. I'll refer it to him, and if you've got the real estate questions or an improvement question, I'll be glad to answer those.